Hey guys, Feel Freak here, and this is just going to be a quick video. So, I've been enjoying playing on the Steam Deck, and I do plan on making a video here soon. Just playing a basic game series on it. And one of the things that I was just sitting here thinking about while going through is there's a lot of games that you can't play. And what I mean by that is there's certain games that have been new that that has whenever you get the Steam Deck, there's certain icons, like for example, show you. So, Charles, sorry that I know I'm not screen sharing this or anything like that. When you open it up, if you go over to the thing, you'll have green check marks on it, which indicates a green check mark means it can be played on the Steam Deck. Black Ops 3, on the other hand, has a yellow warning icon. I don't know if you can see that, but as you can see, 3 are green, 2 are yellow, which means the aspect can be played, but there's certain aspects that can't. Okay, and then you get games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, which is just not able to be played. It says it's unsupported, and it's because of anti-cheats that Activision puts on it. It's understandable. You need I'm not saying there's a problem with that. But my problem is whenever the only way you can play this game is to download Windows on this. My problem with it is Windows sucks. This is made with its own OS, which is Steam OS, which is using Linux. I personally don't like Linux. I rather use Windows over Linux, but for this aspect, it's better for this to use a Linux application than a Windows application. And that's because Windows, if you don't know this, Windows drains RAM/gigabytes to be able to run it. It uses 6 gigabytes, if I'm correct, 6 gigabytes to be able to run Windows when you boot it up, and then there's 10 gigabytes that you can use for anything else. So anytime you use Windows, it always has to have 6 gigabytes. The problem with it is this has 16 gigabytes. So you take 6, you only have 10 left to be able to be used to open up games, play games at a performance rate, and it slows everything down. Which means for me, I won't ever be able to play, most likely, Modern Warfare 2019 on my Steam Deck anytime soon, or probably never, because they are not going to make it available. And it's not just with Call of Duties. There's a bunch of other games that don't have certification to be able to be played. One of the weird ones is I recently got the Resident Evil series that I want to do a video on. One of the weird ones is Resident Evil 0. It still has a 0 marking, a can't be played, and it's mainly because they're still trying to figure out how to get it to work on the Steam Deck. My overall thoughts of the Steam Deck for having it for about 2 months now is fun to play. I mainly play custom zombies on it, and that's kind of why I got it, was just to do that. And obviously I had other games that I could play. It's a good handheld, good little mini PC as well. The operating system that's on it does well. I don't have any complaints on it. Of course, I'm not big into operating systems to really be like, what's the problem and stuff. My issue is I wish Steam will hurry up and make certain games available to play. I also hope maybe that they can make a update here soon that will allow a good enough anti-cheat to be able to play Call of Duty without issue. Because I don't want to add Windows to the Steam Deck. It'll just destroy the Steam Deck as it is. Secondly, I don't want to buy a second-hand handheld to play play Call of Duty. Obviously, I can play Call of Duty on my Xbox, but I bought the Steam Deck to be able to kind of go away from that and stuff like that. And one of the weird things or wish that could happen is I wish that Steam will put a separate app store. And they have one on its like main desktop that you can go into. But I wish they could have like a better desktop mode or for like apps and stuff, separate apps. Maybe make a way where you can actually download like Minecraft. I have a version, but it doesn't. It's not actual. It like uses your account. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of T Launcher, but if you have, it's almost like that. But besides that, it's a decent okay thing. But no, I just wish we could have the ability to actually play certain games without needing find a loophole around it. And I wish that maybe here soon they can add a way to have the correct anti cheat to be able to play more AAA games. Because right now, for me, the only a AAA game that I can play is like Black Ops 3 and maybe Resident Evil 4. So that's about all I can really do on it. Now, sorry. Now, straight off the bat, there are some good games you can play. I can play Mortal Kombat 1 without issues. I've been playing a lot of Lego Batman and Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. So it's good for just basic games if you want to play. Now, AAA games is where if you're wanting to play that, you'll have issues. Plus, if you want to play Fortnite or anything like that, you're also going to have issues because it's not supported and you have to download separate apps or download Windows. But yeah, overall, this video is just about saying don't put Windows on your Steam Deck. It'll just ruin it. And just remember that there are going to be some games that you're not going to be able to play till like they are able to get working or may never be able to play, like Call of Duty, newer Call of Duties because the anti-cheat. But I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to make other video here soon. Hopefully some gaming videos or music video. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.